Well, terror cannot be accepted as a new form of war. The world needs to identify state sponsors of terrorism and act against them. While funding to terrorist groups needs to stop, and terrorists can't be treated like heroes. The Indian Army chief spoke these words. A picture surfaced bringing home the constant threat that terror state Pakistan poses to India. It was a picture of a boat, the boat used by 5 Jaish terrorists who were trying to enter India earlier this week. They were gunned down by troops in Jammu and Kashmir, but the incident rekindled concerns of how the Western neighbor is using every means to push terrorists across the border to India.
On Sunday night, the Indian Army killed 5 terrorists of Pakistan-based group Jaish-e-Mohammed, plotting what could have been a major terror attack ahead of Republic Day. These terrorists were trying to cross the Jhelum river in a boat in Jammu and Kashmir's Uri sector. 2 days later, security forces released pictures of the boat the terrorists travelled on to try and infiltrate into India. It looked nothing more than an ordinary raft, aimed at raising minimum suspicion. But this is not the first time that Pakistani terrorists have tried to penetrate India's borders by using boats. On December 31st, 2014, a suspicious fishing boat, which is believed to have sailed from Karachi in Pakistan, was intercepted off the coast of Gujarat. The Coast Guard warned the boat to stop for further investigation, but it increased speed and tried to escape from the Indian side of maritime boundary. According to the Indian government, the Coast Guard finally managed to stop the boat by firing warning shots. But the crew on board set the boat on fire, resulting in a major explosion. In November 2008, a fishing trawler called Kuber was hijacked by 10 terrorists from Pakistan. They rowed the boat to reach Mumbai and laid siege on the city for 3 days, killing as many as 166 people. According to investigation agencies, the 10 terrorists were spotted by local fishermen as they disembarked from the boat in Mumbai's Colaba area. 8 of the terrorists got off and offloaded their bags full of explosives and assault rifles, while 2 of them went back to sea and headed towards the Trident and Oberoi hotels, 2 of the most prominent locations of the 26/11 terror attacks. India has more than 4,000 kilometers of an open coastline, which is vulnerable to terror attacks and smuggling of arms and ammunition. After the Mumbai terror attacks, India's national coastal defense apparatus underwent a radical overhaul. But there are still several crippling gaps that need to be filled to make Indian cities safe and secure. Bureau Report, WION.